Welcome back. The last heat of the day is set. Matt Wilkinson, the Jeep ratings leader, is up against Alejo Muniz, and this is a crucial heat for Matt Wilkinson because John Florence is breathing down his neck. If Matt is to fall out of the draw here and John makes the final, John will be in the yellow jersey as we see Matt Wilkinson almost squeaking out of a very deep tube. It would have been a good start for him, and it's going to be Alejo Muniz using priority, dropping to the bottom of this one. Both these competitors are hoping to set up some big tubes, but Alejo quickly realises that there's going to be no barrel on offer here. He kicks out. Can have a big impact on your situation in life. Recently bought a house up on the north coast of New South Wales, and I think his friends and girlfriend are already moved in. He hasn't even been there yet, so he'll go back home after this event. Here he is now setting up this inside run. Just a little bit of cover there, and just accelerates through a big frontside carve, a bigger wave, so not really able to adjust and get that vertical approach, as we see a beautiful looking wave just rolling through, unridden.
Thing for us for the mornings.
Well, here we go. Alejo grabs the rail. This wave looks nice as he drags and tries to maximise his time behind the curtain. Gets spat out. Not a really long tube, but definitely the wave of the heat so far. And he wants to keep chipping away at this inside wall as it steepens up. There's a solid move from the Brazilian. He'll kick out. And Matt Wilkinson now chasing him down the line and trips over just before getting to the exit. And there's 23 minutes to go, and this is going to be a defining moment, perhaps, for Alejo.
I don't think it's going to be a massive score, but it's going to be easily the most solid score so far in this heat. So this is going to be where we'll see Matty Wilkinson under a little bit of pressure for the first time in this event.
Here's the replay of what went down. Tricky on the takeoff. Did get that first section. Rode out clean for a moment. Showed the judges that he completed that first part of the wave, but missed some scoring opportunity when the wave enveloped him once again. Here's the replay of Alejo's ride.
That's a perfect example of wave number one and wave number two. Wave number one, Matty Wilkinson, was a little fuller. It wasn't as hollow, and that made the tube ride tough. Whereas Alejo on the second wave had less water in the reef. It drew off the bottom, and it was an absolute gutter ball. That thing spit its guts out. So again, you have to really keep tabs on trying to catch the second wave of the set.
22 minutes remaining now, and expecting that Alejo is going to jump up into the lead in a moment. Only needed a 3.31. He'll easily fetch that number. There it is. It's a 6.67. Matt Wilkinson in second spot now, chasing a 4.88. Just trying to put himself in a good position to maybe set up a tube ride on this first section. This wave has quite a few kinks in it at the moment, and it looks as though Alejo's going to get caught behind, so a bit of a wave selection boo-boo there, and that's going to give Matt Wilkinson a chance to get back into this heat with just under 19 minutes remaining. Banks a score. Something happening here at the moment. Competitors trying to get themselves into position. On the inside, Alejo jumps on this one. Nice little carving move to get started, but that wave just tapered off. Here goes Wilkinson, stalling for the tube, so still has his eyes on the barrel at the moment, and he can't make his way out. He was so close to finding the exit there. He still might be a little further out than Alejo, so this could be a bit of a paddle battle for priority here, which Alejo can do at this point. Wilco drops in, another attempt at getting tube perhaps, or is he going to go to the rail? He does. Strong first turn, really fading back into the white water there. Glides through a big arc. Wants more out of this ride though. Sleepy cutback to a pretty explosive rebound to finish. And that'll be Matt's best ride. So he's really going to be chasing a huge number now.
And this fell right into his lap. And I like the choice to switch it up. Not much of a barrel on that, so he sits down on that first carve. This one's better. Wraps it back on an inside rail. That was beautiful. So two nice carves, and then just a little cutback. So it's not going to be a huge score, Ronnie, but he doesn't need much.
Will it get him into the lead? 5.18. Certainly committed to this first move. Right in the pocket. Ross loved that turn. And just finish it off with a little rebound on the inside. Matt Wilkinson, he had that big, powerful first turn. The judges rewarding him for that. 5.43. So not the highest scoring ride of the heat, but enough to see Wilco into the lead. And now he is on a mission. 5 minutes remaining now. And having a look at this one, with priority is Alejo Muniz. It's a clean wall. He's stalling hard. He's not going to find any cover and awkwardly takes a fall. And that is exactly what Matt needed. This might give him the chance to chase down that 2. Building some speed. He's going to go to turns here. Drives up into the first section. And again, doesn't bother taking the lead, which I still think is a mistake. Should he just be at least trying to get a 2.5, just anything? Don't forget the WSL post show is coming up shortly. We're going to have Joe Tapel, Martin Potter, Strider Wazalewski breaking down the big moments. But here goes Matt Wilkinson, a good looking wave. He's deep in the pit and he is going to find his way out.
Wow.
Held his nerve out there on the ledge. Allowed Alejo to perhaps snatch the lead on the inside. But there's the payoff, Ross.
That's going to be, for sure, 100% an excellent score. Drop, falls from the ceiling, pulls in. There's where he caught that little bit of an edge. So it looked like, wow, did he fall? Was he off balance? And it just came out. So all that guesswork shows a lot of commitment. Especially, Ronnie, just look how hollow this wave is. And it's always a good sign when you get spit out. So, you know, I'm guessing for sure an excellent score here.
Going to be a big number. 1 minute remaining now. And there it is, an 8.5 for the Jeep ratings leader. He had gotten to the exit on a couple of rides, but tripped over just before he could complete those waves, but made sure of it this time. 8.5. All of a sudden, Alejo's chasing a 7.27, and there's only 35 seconds on the clock.
And this is huge for world title implications for Matt Wilkinson to hold on to this lead and close it out and move into that next round. That's a lot of momentum for him. He's going to be feeling really stoked.
Well, I'm pretty sure that means that Matt Wilkinson will still be in yellow come J-Bay.
Huge. So, I mean, this is a huge portion of the year. Every event, he's had that jersey. You got to give him credit, man. He is hanging on.
Well, this heat is coming to a close. And the 27-year-old in his 7th year on the championship tour maintains a solid position at the top of the Jeep leaderboard. And he's marching on through to round 4. He's going to be taking on John Florence and Adrian Buchan when competition resumes.
I thought what he did in the last 3 minutes was insane. I mean, he could have easily got nervous and started chasing Alejo down the point. Instead, he held his nerve and waited for that last set wave and took care of it.